Okay, we're going to be on day 2 of kind of hunting down some of the deals that we are seeing for Halloween. I'm going to try to find like a Michael's, but and maybe a Big Lots. But the first thing we're going to do, well, first thing I want to give a shout out to Hollis, because Hollis turned me on to a little tip that some of that stuff that I loved at Joann Fabric, that I need to keep my eye on it, basically. I don't want to say too much, but thank you, girl, because I got up this morning and I went ahead and got on the Joann Fabric website, and I saw that some of that beautiful snaky goodness that I love, it's on sale for 40% off. So we're currently sitting at a Joann Fabric where I'm about to go in and I'm gonna see what they got. I'm gonna try not to go completely ape. You know, I'm trying not to cuss on this channel. Ape shiz, let's say that. I'm gonna try not to go ape and see what they do, but I am gonna check. There's some patterns that are supposed to be on sale, because y'all, I'm getting into sewing, believe it or not. I mean, I know that's an old lady thing, but hello, I'm old. I'm a woman of a certain age, and that's what I do. And it keeps my hands busy. You know, homespun, handicraft, yes. So we're gonna go in and look at that. Did I tell y'all this is Ember Honey Raven, the Big Fat Witch? I think I did. I don't know. I've had a Red Bull. I'm about to have another one, and this is what it looks like when I've had too much sugar and caffeine and not enough sleep. Is anybody else having trouble sleeping during this pandemic? Y'all, I am up. I'm not even, no exaggeration, no joke. I am up until usually 3:30 in the morning, and I tend to get back up at 8:30 or 9:30. So I'm not getting more than like 6 hours of sleep a night, and a lot of nights it's about 4.5 or 5.5. I'm not really like laying there stressed out. I'm not tired until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I normally have to get up because I have things planned. And I'm not a person that does like sleeping pills. I've done like the lavender teas. I've done you know, my own sleep tincture, and it does help. It's just, I would rather my body like know it's time to go to bed and decide to do that. But as you know, as we age and our hormones kind of start doing things, we sometimes can get, you know, little restless. We can get hot flashes, you know, the whole thing. So I'm gonna shut up about my personal business now, and we're gonna go into Joann and see what we can find. So see you back in a minute. Okay, so I am gonna walk into Joann and see if they have that gorgeous stuff I found the other day. So you guys, I walked in, and lo and behold, right in the front, look, oh, snakes and skulls galore and pumpkins and oh my gosh, spiders, and look at that. Oh yeah, that, I was all about it. Look, $14.99, and I found out all that stuff was 40% off. So yes, yes. Yeah, I picked up a few things. So I walked around this end cap. Look at this little towel. This was a really good quality, like a hand towel that had this little faux gold fringe on the bottom. They had another one that said stay spooky, but I loved like deco print of that one. And these little velvet pumpkins were just super cute. Lots of decorative pumpkins. So this was the more like plain Halloween stuff. Some fantastic examples of pumpkins though. Look, glittery pumpkins, 40% off. That whole place and time. Yes, I was so excited because it was expensive without being on sale. And I don't like paying full price. Look at that, the witches in. Look at all their signs, you guys. This was a different Joann that I went to the first day. That broom, I'm all about that. And this one was a lot more well-stocked. And as you can see, they had pretty much the entire line of the Art Deco stuff and just the regular, you know, trick-or-treat, orange and black kind of classic Halloween. I do love that big gold spider. Oh my gosh, look, that big snake. Ugh. That wreath, that whole, I'm telling y'all, place and time, they are doing it right. So of course, I went nuts over these snake candlesticks because they were the thing that started it all. And I was like, do I want a big one, a little one, 2 little ones, a big one? How do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to be putting up another little video for you guys to show you everything I got. I did look at those candles again, and I even looked at these because I remembered seeing them, but I don't think I checked to see what the price was. But y'all, $20, and even with 40% off, they would still be a little too pricey for my taste. I did love these like dragon scale or snake skin candles, but you know, I was like $15, even at 40% off, a little much, and plus I can carve that design. So I was still kind of like handling these, and I love them, but I had several other stores to go to, and y'all, it was hot as balls in Atlanta that day. So I was like, I'm gonna have to wait because they'll melt in my car. Big old giant skull with a snake, candle holders. There is my bowl. Yes, Yes, girl, you're expensive, but you're coming home with me. Now you guys see that hourglass in the background? I love that, but I actually already have one that I really, really love. I'm sorry about all the beeping and booping in the background because I've got like notifications. Now look at that big spider thing, you guys. I had to look at that for a while because I thought it was pretty fabulous. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around on my desk. I just thought that this whole collection was just really well done. You know, the black and the gold and the Art Deco. That big eye, I've seen that at, they had one of those at Big Lots a while back, but it really just goes together. It's just this like svelte, kind of sexy, look at that. Oh, yes, yes, all the snakes. I'm serious, you guys. You can do some major damage in there. I love the little vignettes with all the spiders. So if you're a spider person, they got something for you. If you're a skeleton person, they've got something for you. If you're a snake person, they've got something for you. This red wreath, y'all, I could hear Mama Morgan going, yes, girl, I need that on my boudoir. But you see how fabulous it all is? Like, some of that stuff you could just leave out all year long. Like, if you have kind of a spooky house, you could just leave it out and just decorate with it. Those pillows especially, like those big black candle vases, beautiful. I love those red and mercury glass. That little lacy looking skull, y'all, oh, gorgeous. So this is all the like little Halloween like ornaments, like if you have a spooky tree, and some people hang these on their tree at Yule because, you know, we're spooky all year round. So I just thought they had a great selection. But look at this little hat, trick or treat, and it was only like 10 bucks, 40% off. So you're talking like, you know, $6. Not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. But as you can see, they don't have a lot of everything. So I highly suggest, if you do love some of what you're seeing at Joann, you really need to run down and grab it because this stuff is going fast. And y'all, I was not the only person filling a cart up that day. Okay. There were several other people hovering. I love this. Look at that, y'all, with the skulls in it. And those all have the buttons that if you push them, there's little yoga skeletons, like they would light up. I love those yoga skeletons. They're pretty cute. I love the idea of them. Just a little Zen mummy moment. And then, of course, you have all your little creatures that are, you know, reduced to bones. Full skeletons. Some of them had eyes that lit up. Little baby skeletons, if you're just a person that likes a little cheeky skeleton, you know, around your area. This little area I was delighted by. So this was all like the party supply stuff. Look at these, like that, y'all, that little bat thing. Like you could put nuts in that or candy. Or if you're, you know, one of us, if you're a witch, you could just put it on your altar and put an offering in it. But I love these little chip and dip serving bowls. Look at that, you guys, with the like cauldron in the middle and the little cheese knife on the spider web plate. Now look, I picked that thing up because I was like, okay, how much they want for this? Y'all, why did they want $50 for that? Now, of course, it was 40% off, but I'm like, you better really want that plate to pay like 30 bucks for it. They had some big cauldrons though that you could put candy in. I mean, they were breakable, so you wouldn't want to necessarily put them out on your front porch if the kids were going to be mean and, you know, trick you that year. But there's the tablecloths that I looked at. They just had a really great selection, and I was very happy to see that most everything in the store was really well stocked. Yeah, so I kind of just like touched everything. I know I shouldn't do that, but I do hand sanitize. I just, you know, I had to touch everything. I like to see what the texture is of everything, you know, because sometimes things look like they're like really nice and like the fabric is really nice, but then when you touch them, it's like scratchy and you're like, oh, it's actually not, you know, it's kind of thin. But I love the little wreaths. That moon right there, you could decorate that with something. It would be so beautiful. All their little party molds. Like if you make soap, there's all your molds for the year if you want some spooky soap. And then they had all their little banners and their rugs. They had like tablecloths. They just had a lot of just everything was kind of laying out. I'm still loving some of these little rugs. Like a couple of them I'd put out, you know, all year long. And then there's some mugs over there. I did find this little section that had just little craft, like Halloween kind of crafty stuff in it, which is always great. And then I kind of did take a look around the fabric section because, y'all, I found this Halloween fabric. Look, and there are like bats, there were cats, ghosts. I love this moon fabric, y'all, and it was kind of stretchy, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I might have to make a dress out of something. But this, y'all, this right here, it destroyed me. Look at this ghost fabric, but underneath it is tarot card fabric. Y'all, it was $12.99 a yard. I'm gonna have to have it go on sale, but I'm telling y'all, I will have a dress out of that fabric. So there's mummy and candy corn and just all kinds of fun Halloween stuff. That's definitely not all the Halloween fabric they had, but that's just some they had on display. Because look at this, y'all. I'm living. A tarot bag, an altar cloth, like it matches. And look, 10 bucks a yard. Great price, but it will go on sale half price. It's just this Halloween fabric tends to really sell out quickly every year, because believe me, I have chased Halloween fabric for years. This one right here, look, fortune telling with all the tarot cards. This fabric will sell out. It sells out every single year before it goes on sale. So that may be the one that I really splurge on. But I love how they had such a good variety of like creepy crawly bugs and skeletons and tarot cards. I actually love that. Look at that. You know, and just like marble fabric, but down here is like where the fun stuff was. So this one had the zombie pinup girls on it, you guys. Super, super cute. Zombie pinups, look at this. I need a dress out of that. I need my 1950s fantasy to happen with zombie pinups. There's some more of that tarot fabric. There's just some skull with like apothecary theme. Just super cute, you know, orange and black. Look, that one had blackbird and like poison labels. Spiders, just super cute Halloween fabric, like for your tarot bags and your altar cloths, or, you know, if you're into decorating, like curtains or a tablecloth. They had some fun stuff. Like this was also a favorite. I loved it because it was so cheeky, but y'all look at this one. It had like all these like cartoonish 1940s kind of Halloween travel spooky places. Super cute. And that one I actually had to stop the video because the manager came up to me and she was just like, oh my gosh, I see that you love all of our Halloween stuff. I've been watching. And I was like, yes. And she was actually super friendly. And I have to say that all the employees at Joann, they were all very friendly, very professional. I had a really good experience there. And I actually kind of was like, wow, why don't I ever come in here? Because this place is amazing. They have everything. And look at all these socks, you guys. You can get your witchy sock on. These were all on sale as well. So they're normally like $4.99. I think I pan past the little sale. I think they were either 40 or 50% off. But look at their selection, you guys. Yeah, 40% off. I mean, Halloween socks for like $3, $3.50, something like that. Y'all, that's nothing. And you're... Okay, I gotta explain this, y'all. I mean, please tell me I am not the only one who needs to poop when I get excited when I'm going shopping. Look, I know I'm not the only one. Don't even lie. Okay. I found Michael's. The sun is in my face. I'm going to put my mask on and go into Michael's. I doubt I'm going to get anything in here because I feel so satisfied with what I found at Joann Fabric. Yeah, but I would still want to like tour the aisles and let's see what we can find together. So, see you back in a bit. Love you, mean it. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's go into Michael's and see what we can find in there. Hopefully some goodies. So, first thing I did was I found all the pumpkins that you can, you know, cut out, draw on, you know, and I did find all of their like fall festival stuff. Like some people really love this stuff, y'all. It's not really my jam. I don't really decorate for like Thanksgiving or anything because, yeah, I don't. But right around the corner, they had all this El Dia, Dia de los Muertos, for those who celebrate, you know, stuff for the ancestor altar, lots of like marigold and sugar skulls. Really, really cute. And then I did find the section that everybody's talking about. Y'all, Michael's has some fabulous stuff. Look at this eye pillow. Y'all, I love that pillow. And I love these little false books that are made out of cardboard. Like you open them up and they're just a box. Like they're $6 and then everything was 30% off. So they're still, you know, I mean, they're inexpensive, but they're not as good of a sale. But look at those lights that are crystals. They had all of their stuff that you see every year, like mirrors, little decorative objects, glass bottles. I love all the palmistry stuff. Like they're very focused on like planchettes and palmistry this year. And everything is like purple and black and red. Like if you are a daughter of the Morrigan, now is your time. Or maybe those colors work for, you know, other goddesses like, you know, Santissima or even Gaia, you know, it doesn't really matter. Just what color makes you feel connected is what you should be doing. And again, sorry about the beeping and booping. I am a wanted woman right now. I do love this visualization. It's just a little wall hanging, you guys. But again, like 12 bucks and then 30% off. So inexpensive in the grand scheme of things. And these types of things you could totally decorate with all year or just put on your altar. I love all the crystal ball focus, like just the palmistry and it's all about divination this year, you know, for some folks. I love these big eyes, but you know what? I was thinking, okay, they're $7, that's cheap, and they're wooden. But I'm like, you know what? You could totally make something like that just as a craft and be a fun, like, witchy craft. Look at that crystal ball. I did love the palm, and I'm glad I didn't get the one here. Now, y'all know I have a fabulous one, and I also made one. But I like to put these kind of everywhere. And I thought $15 was just too much for that because it wasn't that big. But one thing I do love this year, you guys, look at the Venus flytraps that they have in their little floral section. I thought these were so adorable. They have them in like the greenish black, and then they have them, look, $6 for a little spray of them. You could totally stick those down in your succulents or whatever. And I love, you know, the foil on these wall hangings. Like, everything has a little shine to it. But everything is just very pretty and apothecary. And this, y'all, I've been pining away for this pillow, but you know what? I talked myself out of it. I thought it was beautiful. But I do love like the purples and the greens and just the whole like Venus flytrap coloring. Aren't those cute? Super cute. And then they had just these little glass wall hangings with this, you know, I see a snake and I have to pick it up. Look, y'all, $7. You could totally hang those on a spooky tree if you wanted to, or on your front door as a totem. And then they had like all these little butterflies. Everything is very pretty, you know, just pretty. And I love stuff like that to make your little vignettes. Like if you want to put up a little vignette by your front door for your, you know, Samhain guests or your trick-or-treaters, or even for your dumb supper. This is a great way to pick up, you know, really inexpensive decor. I love these coffins. Now I have to tell you guys, the toe pincher, I'm all about it. I actually thought about getting a couple of these. They're $17 though, and I'm like, you need to be on sale for more than 30% off. I need that for about $8. But I thought they'd be great. And there's the hanging bat that, y'all, I look at this thing. I looked at it last year and it was a little bit different, but I still think they're cute, and I may end up getting 1 or 2 of those before the end of the season because I just love them. There's some more yoga skeletons. I love how they're combining beauty with the macabre, you know, like, you know, we're not really supposed to think that skeletons or skulls and, you know, all these spooky things are beautiful, but I think they've done a really good job of making everything beautiful because, yeah, I want a lot of stuff. I do love how they have, you know, the section of, I guess, the more vintage stuff. They have it separated. Look, there's your sorting hat. You know, and you can get, if you're into the like really kitsch, more vintage stuff, they have it separated. You can go through it, and it's more of the orange and black, like more of the traditional Halloween stuff that's actually not super scary. Now, I did think that candelabra was really cute. You could totally keep that out all year long or use it as an altar piece. It would be great. You know, and it's not super Halloween centered. It just has a cobweb on it. So it's still spooky and fun, but it's not all about Halloween. I love these big pillows that they had. They added like those little cat, like candy, I guess they're like candy dishes. Those are so 1940s. You have to be careful with some older Halloween stuff because some of it kind of gets into a little bit of caricature territory that can be a little bit problematic. So just, you know, there's a little bit of research there sometimes needed. But most of it is just really cute. There's some more El Dia stuff, like your serving trays, and look at those glasses, you guys, the stemless wine glasses. Super fun. And I love these little paintables that you can find. They just had a really good selection of all different types of things and ways to celebrate this time of year. Like if you just want to celebrate like fall, they have it. Samhain, Halloween, they have it. El Dia, they have it. You know, if you're a person who likes to make models or just little crafts, they have it. I mean, you know, these craft stores have got it going on right now. Look at those little plastics. And there you have some kitchen towels. Super cute. They're not real spooky, but they are very cute. Look at that brain mold, you guys. You could make like a Jello mold out of that and it'd be super gross and cool at the same time. They did have a few Halloween costumes out. Don't try them on because, you know, everybody's sick right now. Pet costumes, just different things to kind of, you know, get you groovy. And y'all, again, here's all the skeletons doing, you know, some of them are on the phone, some of them are kissing, some of them are covering their eyes. Look at how pretty that one is. If you're getting married, there's your cake topper. Look, these are taking selfies. Like if that is not a sign of 2020, I don't know what is, right? This was the section, Nathan and I have kind of been talking about this kind of stuff. This was more of like the Victorian, pink and black, really beautiful. If you're into like Victorian Gothic, Michael's has got you covered. Look at that with your, your iridescent skulls with the crowns. It's not Halloween. It's just Victorian goth, Victorian chic, kind of like shabby chic, but with like a spooky slant. And some of this stuff is really beautiful. I actually love the idea of mixing pink and black, and I love the stripes, and it's just another way to witch out, because some of us, there are some witches who are more bubblegum witches and they love the pink and the sparkly while also being super spooky. And this is a great way to like combine those two things. I love this little plate, you guys, just to like take your ring off and put it on. Look, $7, like next to your bed or whatever. I love those like mercury glass style bottles. I thought this was cool. I had to actually reach in under the shelf and grab that little toe pincher coffin because I wanted to see what it said. And it says, "Once upon a midnight dreary." Remember that song by Blues Traveler where that was a line in that? And it's also a line from Shakespeare, I think. If you know, let me know. Because I think y'all, I think somebody tried to spell Penis on those letters. I should rewind that and see what that says, but I'll be good. But yeah, as you can see, I found this butterfly just like randomly hanging out. I think that's actually made out of paper. So if you are into vegan options for displaying animals, well, there you go. And then of course the little spooky town, these were not on sale, and I love the idea of this stuff, but it's super expensive, you guys. So when it goes on sale, I'm probably going to be looking a little harder just to kind of see what little miniatures they have. Apparently they have a miniature of 3 or 4 witches dancing around a cauldron. Now this particular Michael's did not have that. So it may have to be something you look for online, but look at the little creepy, spooky miniatures. But look at this. Oh, y'all, I think this was supposed to be like a gate around a graveyard. Yeah. And, you could totally build like your little spooky, but I could see putting a giant candle in that and just using it as your little graveyard. There's your little skeleton fairy. More yoga skeletons, and then look at this tiny little crystal ball with the hands holding it up. Y'all, $5. And I'm looking at that like, that is real cute, but get you a marble and make your own little crystal ball at home, honey girl. Just make your own. Don't be spending your change on stuff you can make. Look, I'm one to talk. I'm in here just spending money like crazy. And then I found this, like, look, this little spell kit. Y'all, you have to really admit, we have really come a long way when you can find things like that really represent the way we practice and the way we do what we do as witches. Like, I think it's just fantastic. And there's some Tim Holtz stuff. Now, y'all know last year I went crazy. I got a ton of Tim Holtz stuff after Christmas when it was like 70, 80, and 90% off Christmas, Halloween. I mean, this feels like Christmas to me. I got it when it was real cheap. So y'all, I have like 3 giant sackfuls of that stuff. So I probably won't be buying any Tim Holtz stuff this year. And plus, we're trying to move into our new house. So I got to be careful, y'all. I can't just be running around with trunk fulls of stuff. But yeah, it sure is fun to look at it though, isn't it? Okay, so one last thing, y'all. These big paper pads, they were buy one, get 2 free. And they're normally $19.99 a piece. But y'all, I dug through and found some of the cutest. Look at this, y'all. It's like all moons and like astronomy and like super cute. And then Moon Magic, I found this one. So they had some witchy ones. They had one for El Dia de los Muertos. And they had some more like kitsch ones, but I really love this Art Deco one. So check out Michael's, great sales. Don't forget your coupons. And I've got a couple more clips for you to show you good stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm wearing it the hell out today. Sorry. So, yeah, saw some stuff at Michael's. And now we're going to go into Big Lots. I don't really know what Big Lots has. I have seen some people not really do hauls about Big Lots, but talk about going in and looking at things, and it doesn't hurt because Big Lots is hit and miss, and Big Lots is also one of those places where what they have at one store may not necessarily be what they have at another store. So I'm gonna go into this Big Lots, and it is a Big Lots. Some of them you go in and they're not that big. We'll go in here and see what they have, and probably not gonna get anything. I say that, I may buy everything, I don't know, but let's see what kind of Halloween slash witchery slash witchery. I'm getting tired. I need another Red Bull. I need more sleep. And y'all, it's hot as hell today, and I'm tired, and I'm big, and that's not a good combo. So let's go inside and get cooled off and see what they have. Okay, y'all, this was a really Big Lots.
and I was delighted. So let's go inside, see what they have. Okay, so your black and orange classic Halloween cute stuff. And look, their stuff is on sale as well, so we love that. Decorative pumpkins, they have their hay bales. Those terracotta pumpkins are actually really cute, and they were a really good deal. So don't snooze on Big Lots, y'all. They've got stuff in there. You have to hunt for some of it, but like they do have some good stuff. This was just like the random fall harvest, you know, Thanksgiving aisle. Now look, you can repurpose everything in there and make it witchy, but you know, if you're into this cutesy stuff, check it out. You know, pumpkins and fall harvest. Here we go. Now here's the really fun stuff. So here's like your really fun, tacky, fuzzy spider Halloween decorative. And here is my favorite area. So this is where you are going to find more of the like stuff to put in your house and, you know, creepy dolls and things. I love how they have all their ghosts and they're all like with bows and they're smiling and like the little wooden signs. Look at that witch, you guys. Oh my gosh. If I could have reached that, I bet it stirs its cauldron. It's super cute. And then I love that they have the little spooky houses. Everything was 20% off, and y'all, Big Lots is really inexpensive in my opinion. They had their hand towels. I love these are like the little sun, you know, solar baubles. Like they have like a little solar thing on them and they just move their head back and forth. $8. They were 20% off. Y'all, that little clown from It, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, the hockey mask, Jason. Is that Jason? That's Jason, yeah. I just thought those were cute. And the Big Lots really, and they are known, look at that black and gold skull. They are known for having a lot of like animatronic type of stuff. Like, you know, you push the button and it sings, or there's lights in it. Like everything is animatronic there, it seems like. Like that violin, it plays its own song. $20, adorable. They did have a lot of crowns, I noticed. Like they were really all about the crowns, the royalty. Look at that. Welcome, foolish mortals. And these candles were cute. Now, I will say this. The scent was okay, but like that caramel latte, y'all, I cannot do a caramel latte candle. I cannot do a lot of food smelling candles. Some of them are okay, but most of them I cannot. Not for me. Nope. Give me a patchouli all day long. Now, I can do a cherry candle, but you know, I prefer like herbal scents. Y'all, this was huge. I loved it. And this was only $12. Yeah, and this was big, y'all, and it had kind of the same markings on it as the one at Michael's. And this was 20% off. So I thought that was really, really cool. But yeah, lots of crowns and like being on the throne, and that was animatronic. They were singing, y'all, the tablecloths. I'm telling y'all, Big Lots is, you know, I used to think, oh, they don't have anything, but you go in there and you can really find some cute stuff. And it's not stuff that everybody else carries. And it's inexpensive. Look at that, like, you know, plastic tablecloth for $5. I mean, come on. You can like pour candles on that and mess it up all day long and not be upset with yourself. Now, this was creepy. That scarecrow, I'm not messing with him. Oh, sorry, y'all. JD's coughing. Y'all, creepy doll section. I am in love, but let me tell you, I cannot bring any of these creepy dolls home because JD is like, sweetie, I love you, but I will move out. I cannot do creepy dolls. Now, I think they're adorable. I may get a couple and like take them to work if we ever go back. I say that. I'm probably never going to go back to my campus. But yeah, all the dolls like sang and danced or moved or just did creepy stuff, you know, and they had like Freddy Krueger babies and like, you know, just creepy. I love that. Look at this one. This one's legs were all like wanker jawed, and she had a little dirty dress on, which makes her even more creepy. Yo, what is it about haunted kids and haunted babies? Like, yeah, she lost her mind, or her head, I guess. What is it about haunted kids, though, that are just so, like, some people are like, they're like haunted, you know, like about clowns. Like, some people are a big old heck no on clowns. Some people on haunted kids are like, I don't mess with haunted kids. You know, haunted babies, possessed babies, all that kind of mess. I don't deal with it. This I thought was really cool, y'all. He was in a toe pincher, and it was a skeleton, and he moves. $90. Look at those big black skeletons to decorate your yard with. I thought that was...
Was more focused on like what you saw. I mean, it was like a bunch of cute, like if you want to decorate your yard. Not a lot of like super witchy stuff, but they definitely, it seems like everybody this year is focusing on like a Victorian Gothic Art Deco kind of like antique Halloween kind of feel. I mean, even Michael's has that kitsch section that's like 1930s and 40s, but like I'm noticing like a real Victorian slant to a lot of the Halloween Samhain stuff, which I love because that is my like supreme aesthetic. I love red and purple and black and gold all together, and Art Deco, and anything that's like just antiqued and, you know, that feels kind of authentic. So I'm exhausted. I am now gonna go in Publix, and listen, if you live in an area where they have a Publix grocery store, then you already know about their sandwiches. They have the best sandwiches on the planet. I'm sorry, their bread is amazing. Their people are so nice, and I just love their sandwich counter. So JD and I get a sandwich from Publix about, well, a couple of times a month. And it's just an easy way to have like a really light dinner. And sometimes I'll grab a rotisserie chicken from in there. Their mojo chicken, amazing. We love Publix. It's their bakery and their deli, just super fresh. So I think what I'm going to do with this video is maybe I'll do a haul and show you guys everything I got, which is a lot. I got some stuff. So this will be a long video, but I'll put it up and you guys can look at it and shop with me, and I'll show you what I got at the end of the shop with me. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all, I did not want the video to be like 45 minutes long. So I'm gonna film a second video with all of my haul items in it so that you can see everything I got, because I got a pretty good amount of stuff. So I'll put that video up in the next, you know, couple of days. But right now, I suggest you run out to your places and get all your witchy Halloween stuff. Yes, I'm dressed differently because it's the next day. Y'all, I'm old. I gotta, like, you know, do things a little bit at a time. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.